Welcome back, everyone. Today we're gonna talk about Genesis 5, verse 8. And all the days of Seth were 912 years, and he died. The first phrase we have, all the days of Seth, completion of a cycle. The Zohar notes that Seth's life represents the completion of Adam's image in the earthly realm. Unlike Cain's cursed line, Seth's days are recorded in full, showing his alignment with divine order. His 912 years embody a cycle of preservation. Seth lived long enough to anchor humanity in holiness before decline set in fully with the generations after him. The Midrash highlights that Seth's life, being carefully counted, affirms his righteousness. The Torah records his years as a mark of honor, unlike the wicked whose lives are fleeting shadows. Seth's total span testifies that God prolonged his life to secure the righteous line that would eventually lead to Noah and, in the distant future, Israel. The second phrase we have 912 years. Symbolism of the number. Kabbalistically, 912 equals 9 plus 1 plus 2, which equals to 12, which represents the 12 tribes that would one day descend from Jacob. In Seth, the seed of Israel was hidden, waiting to emerge many generations later. The Zohar also teaches that 912 corresponds to the 12 permutations of the divine name, showing that Seth's lifespan encompassed the full spectrum of divine energy. The Midrash explains that long lifespans in the early generations were an act of divine patience. God allowed humanity centuries to learn and repent. Seth's great age reflects the enduring mercy that upheld creation before judgment arrived with the flood. The third phrase we have, and he died, the equality of death. The Zohar emphasizes that even the righteous Seth, bearer of Adam's pure light, was subject to death. This fulfilled the decree given to Adam after the fall. For dust you are, and to dust you shall return. Death, however, for the righteous is not annihilation, but a return of the soul to its supernal root, leaving behind a spark within humanity. The Midrash stresses that the phrase, and he died, reminds us that no human, however holy, can escape mortality. Seth's death closed an era, underscoring man's frailty and preparing for the decline that would intensify in later generations. Yet, unlike Cain's descendants, Seth's death was honorable. He left behind continuity in holiness. The Kabbalistic symbol behind the verse is Seth's legacy. 912 years represents fullness of divine expression, a hidden promise of Israel. His death represents the equality before God. Even the righteous must return to dust. His legacy equals to he preserved the image of Adam, and transmit it secretly through generations until Noah. To summarize, Genesis 5 verse 8 concludes Seth's story. All the days of Seth were 912 years. His years represents fullness, the 12 permutations of God's name, a hidden root of Israel. God's patience allowed him longevity, showing divine mercy before the flood. The phrase, "and he died," even the righteous must return to dust, yet their soul ascends to its root. Death equalizes all, but Seth's end was honorable, leaving a legacy of holiness. The lesson from the verse: Seth's life shows that holiness can anchor humanity, but death remains the common lot. His 912 years concealed within them the seed of Israel, proving that even in mortality, the righteous carry eternity. That's it for today. Thank you very much for your donation. Be blessed, everyone, and I will see you on the next episode.